Peace to the God and goddesses. This week, don't mind them dogs. They been locked up. They just a little agitated, seem like y'all was barking. But yeah, man, anyway, this week we're talking about choices. You understand me? And understanding that you have two choices in life. You always got two choices, you know? And each choice leads you to a different reality. And this is something that we have to begin to understand, because the choice that you make can dictate what path you choose in life, you know, like, and it's easy for you to get caught up in thinking you're making the right choice without understanding what comes with that choice. Because see, every choice, what I mean by every choice leading to a different reality is when you choose one choice, when you make one choice, that leads you to make another choice based off the previous choice you just made. You understand me? And see, this starts a recurring cycle to where instead of you making decisions based off a different decision, you're making choices based off that decision that you made in the first place to begin with. And this is what creates two different realities. You understand me? Hope I ain't losing anyone when I say that. But all right, I'm gonna give an example because I really want you to understand this. Okay, let's say I make a decision. Well, I have the option to, I can go read a book, or, well, no, I'll take that back. I can go research, or I can go play basketball. Okay, so let's examine those two situations. If I go research, I made a decision to research. Okay, that was my first choice. You understand me? Then from that first choice, okay, I went to my notes and chose a topic that I wanted to research and learn about. Boom, that's the second choice I made. So from there, I went to Google, where everything's at. GTS, Google that shit. You feel me? So I went to Google and I started researching the topic. And boom, so that's another choice. And from there, I started to take notes. That was a choice for me to take notes, you understand me, instead of reading, which I definitely recommend whenever you're doing research, so you can actually retain the information that you're learning and form your own perception of it. So boom, I took notes on what I was doing, and then as I got deeper into the research, I took a break and I went for a walk. You understand me? Because it's important that when you're doing research or reading in general, that you take breaks to really allow your mind time to process and form new connections with the new information that you download or receive. So boom, that's a list of choices I made just by choosing to research. You understand me? Whereas let's shift to a different reality. And I was to go play basketball. Okay, I choose to go play basketball. You understand me? Go to the gym. I get dressed. I go to the gym. Those two choices I made. You know, and typically I'm gonna be at the gym I normally hoop for about an hour or two, you know, if it's a good crowd. So boom, that's another choice I've made to hoop. So that's 2 hours gone. And then the next choice, as I'm leaving, I made the choice do I want to get something to eat? You know, well, we're not gonna use hypotheticals. We're gonna have an actual situation. So I leave the gym, then I stop by the store, give me a drink, and I head home. Okay, boom. Now from there, I take a shower, get home, take a shower, then do some yoga to keep my body loose. You feel me? Definitely recommend you do yoga on a daily basis. You understand me? Which I can tap in with the healthy living segment of this channel if you really want to tap into that. But okay, so boom, just by me choosing to play basketball, and after the yoga, I digress. But after I do yoga, I'm gonna relax for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I had a long day. Was dropping niggas off at the gym. You feel me? But okay, so boom, that's two different realities just by making a choice. So you see how each choice you make leads to a different reality? You understand me? Because see, had I chose to research, I would not have went to the gym. Had I chose to go to the gym, I would not have researched. You see what I'm saying? So I want you to start to think about this when you making decisions, because you know what I'm saying, oftentimes it's not so simple as the example I just gave you. I just want you to really grasp the concept of making choices and how it leads to a different reality. Because you see, if you want to get on a deeper level, I used to be a stoner, you feel me? And like, I don't smoke anymore, but I'm able to see, and I always have this conversation with anyone that I know that smokes. I'd be like, you smoke, what you gonna do? You feel me? Like, see, when you smoke, I'm gonna cut that. I don't really need to. But, so yeah, I really want you to understand what I'm saying, that, you understand me? The situation not gonna be so easy as a tour that I just described. You wanna really think mathematical and calculate the decisions you make, because you can start to see that each choice you make will lead to a different reality. You know, like, for instance, I guarantee you speak to someone that pulled the trigger, you know what I'm saying? They done killed somebody on accident because they were scared. You feel me? You think they wouldn't have made a different decision had they known everything that come behind that bullet? So you got to really understand what I'm saying and start to make calculated decisions, because you see, I have an understanding with myself, and hopefully you understand this too. But each decision is based off one or two things: your higher self or your lesser self. You understand me? And by each decision you make is going to lead you to a step closer to your higher self, which is that God version in you, that righteousness, living the path of righteousness, and you doing everything that you need to do to raise your frequency and elevate and grow and maintain. Or you're doing something of your lesser self that's causing you to remain stagnant, and you're not progressing, you're procrastinating, and you're not growing as a human being. So yeah, that's how I like to look at it. So you always got those two choices. So which one you gonna make today? You know what I'm saying? You gonna make the one to tap into that God frequency and your higher self, or you gonna make that choice to stay that lesser version of yourself and keep procrastinating and keep thinking off of what if or what could be instead of just being. You understand me? So yeah, man, I really want y'all to start thinking about the choices that you make, because life is really simple when you calculate and you do the math. You know what I'm saying? I've been reading all some Islam teachings, and everything is mathematical, and I'm starting to understand that. Probably why I've always been good at math. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So when you start to think mathematical in your decision making, you make better decisions. So that's just something for you to think about for this week. You understand me? Tap in, growth and maintain, elevate your brain to sustain and proclaim the things you want to obtain. But understand, in order to gain, you got to let go of certain things in order to change, or you fail to remain the same. Y'all tap in.